continuous versus differentiable. Okay. First of all, a function that is continuous does not necessarily mean it's differentiable. Not always. Not always. I'm going to say not all the time. So careful. Okay, this does not always imply continuity. Does not always imply differentiability. This way is always true. If I say that the function is differentiable, the function will be continuous for sure. Okay, so we continue now the difference. Examples on continuous function. This is a cusp, and the function is continuous. This is a corner, and the function is continuous. Here's another situation, and the function is continuous, but this function right here has a vertical tangent. All these situations that I gave, 1, 2, 3, none of these are differentiable. None of them is differentiable. Not differentiable. There's an E-N differentiable, okay? So if the function has a cusp, there is a vertical, basically a vertical tangent, but it's specifically a cusp. It's not, it's different than this. This is a vertical tangent, so the derivative does not exist. This is a vertical tangent, the derivative does not exist. At this point, there are two slopes, one with a negative slope and one with a positive slope. So at this point, at this corner, the function is continuous but not differentiable. So here in all these three cases, the function exists, it's continuous at those points, but it's not differentiable. Good. Next question. Is there anything else? No, this is not chapter 3. This is what we discussed a long time ago. It was a question. Yes, continuous and differentiable. Correct. Very good. Anything else?
Just to confirm, like when you're testing for these using limits, what are the rules? You always have to do negative and positive, correct?
So testing the differentiability, you mean?
Like some of the practice exams had questions that were like,
let's look at one so there is no confusion.
Okay.
I think it's best if we work on a problem, so there is, as I said, there is no confusion. And I don't answer something that is not 100%. I have not received all the videos, just remember. And you have till tomorrow night to finish up all the work in my lab math. I'm ready, yes. Sorry, Rita.
So the question is, f of x is x squared plus 2, for which x is less than or equal to 4, or 4x plus 2, for which x is greater than 4.
Very good. So we were asked to find whether it's continuous and differentiable?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, the continuity situation is a limit. I know I have to write that x squared plus 2 and 4x plus 2 are continuous as polynomial functions everywhere, not just between negative infinity and 4 and 4 to infinity. This is the first step that I have to write. Now, I'm discussing continuity at 4. So limit as x approaches 4 from the left of x squared plus 2 must equal limit of 4x plus 2 as x approaches 4 from the right, and must equal f of 4. For continuity at x equals 4. Is that okay with everyone? That's the definition of continuity at a point. So this left-hand side is 16 plus 2, which is 18. The right-hand side is 16 plus 2, which is 18, and f of 4 is also 18. So I will say definitely yes. In step 3, I will find f prime of x. And f prime of x in our case is 2x. For x less than 4, not equal just yet, and is 4 for x greater than 4. Only now I will establish whether both limits are the same. So the limit as x approaches 4 from the left of 2x must equal the limit as x approaches 4 from the right of 4. If these two are equal, then I will put the equal symbol back and say the derivative exists everywhere. But if these two are not equal, then I cannot put the equal symbol here, and I would say specifically the function itself, f of x, is differentiable everywhere except at 4. Since the left-hand side is 8 and the right-hand side is 4, they're not equal to each other, and I will just say that f of x differentiable on negative infinity 4 union 4 infinity. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so as I promised, we'll start chapter 3. Chapter 3 is not going to be on this midterm. I'm hoping that moving forward, no one will fall behind with the work of 60%, so you don't have to cram everything in 2 days before. That is a bad idea. That's why I've been begging you to keep up with me. Okay. Yes?
A question.
Yes?
In my labs, randomly now there's an exam 1 and an exam 2.
Yeah, so you look at the exam 1 and only chapter 2 from exam 2. Nothing else.
Those need to be done before the midterm as well?
You don't have to. It's up to you. Those are not part of your grade.
Oh, okay, they're for the practice ones.
They're just for you to review the material.
So we just need to do the labs and the practice quiz.
And the quizzes, yeah. 2 quizzes and my lab math, yeah. Those are just for you to recap and summarize the information and rework on problems, just to have an idea of what to expect.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Sure, and of course all the work has to be presented. No work, no, let me just say that just before I forget, like I forgot last time. So let me switch the camera just to make sure. So all your work has to be on paper. In the answer box, put 0, so you can move on to the next problem. Do not write anything in the answer box. I will not look at it. All your answers have to be on paper. The instructions will be also in the first problem again. I will type them up again in an email for you. So do not leave blank spaces between problems. What else? You have maximum 10 minutes to upload your work. Please, if you have any glitches, call me right away. Do not wait. If you submit your work 40 minutes later, it's 0. I can't give any credit for it. So if there is any problem, call me right away. Don't wait for 20 minutes and say, well, I've been trying to upload the work. Okay, you have my number. I will put it again on the top page, the first question of the test. So you have it, write it down on in your notes. So what else? I give partial credit. You will have extra credit. The last problem will say 0, but actually it says in the little box, it says 10 points. What else? Do you have any questions for me? Did I forget anything?
I remember you said it starts at like 6.
You can if you want. You don't have to. Anywhere between 6 and 9:15. But you only have 2 hours.
On Zoom on our phones?
No, we're not going to do Zoom. You're going to do analog. So the test will be in analog. You have to go through the security questions. That part is not eating up from your time for the test. It does not. But if you do not finish by 9:15, you will be logged out of the test.
Got it.
So you have 2 hours, maybe even a little bit more, but you have to finish by 9:15. And you have 10 minutes to upload, and if you try to upload beyond 9:25, you're not going to be able to. Good questions. Anything else?